Well, we are so close to being out of here now. We got the motor to turn over for the first time and it sounded so good. But just my luck, 4:30 rolls around and we start having an issue. We were losing fuel pressure and it was the strangest thing. When we hooked a vacuum up to the fuel line at the carb, we were getting fuel through it. So I was really scratching my head until we took a closer look at the fuel pump. This is a mechanical fuel pump. Typically on this end that hooks up to the block, there's a little rocker arm there. And that rocker arm rides on a lobe of the crank to continually push fuel through. Well, turns out that that mechanical fuel pump mounts with a gasket and a spacer to the block to get the right offset for that rocker arm riding on that lobe. This spacer was still glued onto my old block. It was just crusted over with dirt and oil and 32 years of grime. And it was a simple oversight. That meant the fuel pump got mounted up without that spacer. The arm was riding too close to that lobe and it sheared right off. Luckily, we've got another fuel pump that should be here today, and then we'll really be cooking with gas. are back on the road, and words cannot even describe how incredibly excited I am. The troopy is doing fantastic. This new motor is absolutely purring, and I'm just beside myself. Leaving Tok this morning was a little bit bittersweet. It's been my home for the last 7.5 weeks, and saying goodbye to folks at the shop, and I had a last lunch at Fast Eddie's and said goodbye to the waitresses there that got to know me pretty well. It had me feeling some mixed emotions for sure. Putting Tok in the rearview mirror and making tracks towards Anchorage. Oh, it feels good though. It feels so exciting. The weather is definitely creeping in on us. It's snowing in little flurries right now and getting colder and colder by the day. So we've got to start thinking about making tracks out of Alaska and towards warmer weather, but we're going to kick around up here for a little bit too, and at least that way we can say we saw a bit more than just Tok. I'm just so incredibly grateful to be here. This is the beginning of a new chapter of our story, and I can't wait to share everything that's going to be coming along. I'm so glad to have you all here with us, and I'm glad we made it through this together. Things can only go up from here. I'm going to bring you along for every step of the way.